What's up, famous birthdays? I'm doing a Q&A. My name is Tristan Clausen, but you may know me as Trying TTV. All right, the first question. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Which is kind of funny because I'm eating it right now. I would eat fettuccine alfredo every single day of the week. I could get kind of tired of it sometimes though, but like it's like the best tasting thing in my opinion. I love pasta. Pasta is my favorite kind of food. When did you first go viral? So the first time I went viral, oh my god, was this video. I don't know if you can see it, but I just blew up for like months just doing the same thing over and over again in a parking lot. And the first week I started doing it, I gained 1 million followers. So yeah, before that I used to do streaming TikToks. Like I was like a Twitch streamer. I would try to get people to go to my Twitch and be entertaining and stuff, and I had 100k before that. And then as soon as I turned 18, I started doing this like thirst trappy content, I guess, and it worked, and you know, that's what I do now. If you could find out one thing about your future, what would it be? Did I do it? Did I actually do it? Like, did I really accomplish what I want to accomplish? And I'm pretty sure I'm sure I will, but I just like to know, because sometimes it feels like everything is against me. You know what I mean? I'm sure you felt that way before, and if you feel that way now, just know I'm on your side. If you could have a dream vacation, where would you want to go, and what would you want to do? I'd want to go to Japan. I'd want to compete in Smash tournaments in Japan. I'd want to go to PC bongs in Japan and play video games. Go on like a nice bike trip down like a hill, but not like a steep hill. Down like a nice like little hill, so I don't have to put effort into my pedaling. I could just like look at the scenery. You know what I mean? Like probably like some route that like people take to go to school. I don't know. Like I don't know. I think I just watch. I don't know. If you could take control of anyone's Instagram account for one day, whose would it be and why? I would take control of Elon Musk's Instagram account. And I would probably invest a lot into like one like stock or like one coin or like some kind of like investment, and just and I would just go on his Instagram and I would just like spam post it, and like it would just rise, because every time he posts something about like a investment, it rises. So that's what I would do. What advice would you give to your past self? I would probably say just like don't be so hard on yourself. But even now I struggle with that, so easier said than done, but don't be so hard on yourself, and everything that's great takes time. What is your advice for someone who wants to become a social media creator? Just learn the algorithm. Learn the algorithm for whatever platform you want to do, and look at what successful people are doing on the platform and replicate it in your own way. Don't copy their content, but like replicate it in a way that's like your own, which is what I just said. What is your favorite movie of all time? I would probably say Your Name. Your Name is like an anime movie, and oh my god, I cried so much watching it. It's my favorite movie. What is your biggest pet peeve? Probably when someone like is trying really, really hard to get my like attention or something, and like they're doing it in a really bad way. Like maybe they're like flooding a comment section. Like especially like on my live streams, like when I'm trying to say hi to everybody, and there's like this one person in there that's just like spamming it up, like basically just trying to like get me to for sure notice them, rather than like, you know, me getting through everybody and treating everyone equally and talking to everyone like a normal human being. It makes me feel like I'm some kind of like weird object that like you're just trying to garner some kind of like validation from. I don't know. Maybe that's like rude for me to say, but that's just how I feel. And yeah, I don't like when people like spam comment sections or spam like a chat room in order for me to notice them, and I can't see anybody else. You know, that's just wrong for everyone else as well. What would be one superpower you would choose to have? I actually didn't think about this question. I would probably want to have Doctor Strange's powers. If you've seen the Doctor Strange movie, you know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't look like a crazy person right now, but you know what I mean? It's pretty sick. What's your goal for where you'll be 3 years from today? My goal would be to be a top ranked supermodel, runway model. I want to be a successful fashion clothing entrepreneur. I want to have my own clothing business. I want to have my own different companies that I'm running as well, that I'm starting up. I also want to be one of the biggest on all social media platforms, so everyone knows me. And I want to have branded myself in a respectful and integral way where it's true to who I really am and what my ambitions truly are. So I believe I'll do that within 3 years easily. When was it a time in your life you felt like you were at a crossroad, and how did you decide what to do? I was at a crossroad not too long ago. I don't know. I stopped posting on social media for like a month. And you know, for social media people, like that's a career killer. That could be a career killer if you're not posting for a month. And I was just like so unsure of what direction I wanted to take in life. And I traveled, and it really helped me, I think. And I really think I discovered what I want to do and who I want to be, and the goals and different things I want to pursue. So if you're ever feeling in a rut, travel, because you know, I could have quit social media. I don't know, like it could have happened, but I really don't think it would have happened. Like I was so sure I was never gonna quit, so I was just like, oh dude, social media is so exhausting. Like it was more one of those things, which is why I didn't answer that other question where it's like, have you ever considered quitting social media? Because I of course pondered the thought, but I never would have actually done it. Do you see social media as your long-term career path? If not, what could you see yourself doing? I see myself doing social media as a long-term career path, but while doing other things. Like while I'm doing runway, I want to show everyone what it's like to be what it's like to walk a day in my shoes. Like I want to show people my life. I want to bring everyone that allowed me to have these opportunities with me. I want them to see the downs, and I want them to see the ups. And I really think for a community, that's huge. And I really think that establishes loyalty in your community, is them seeing you, who you really are, what you really face, and the issues you face, and the like ups and the downs, and what it's like to hang out with you. That's just like really what I want to show. I really want to show who I am, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm going to be focusing on for the next year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or however long it takes while I'm pursuing this. If you had to describe yourself in 4 words, what would they be? I'm tenacious, so I get through a lot of things. I have a lot of things that I've dealt with that I trot through. I'm really compassionate. I really take the time to understand the person in front of me, because I know how difficult it can be. So it's like I really want to understand like what's happening with the person in front of me, and if there's any way I can help, because that's something that I always really wanted, but I never really got when I needed it. I'm really personable, so I love to like get to know someone, be friends with people, and like I love like just like kind of like having like a friendship, or having that kind of like partnership in life, you know what I mean? And then I would also say I'm introverted, which is really weird, but I think I struggle in social situations. I always say I do, and people always try to reassure me like, no, you're good. I don't know, maybe that on the outside looks like I'm good, but on the inside I'm freaking out when I'm talking to people, especially if it's a group of people. One-on-one, maybe I could deal with it, but groups of people that I don't know, oh my god, I can't do it. Parties, I don't go to parties. I don't do that stuff because I'm kind of scared. But maybe that'll change in the future, because you kind of need to do that if you're doing modeling and influencing, some of the most extroverted things you could do as an occupation. Who are your role models? I would say Ryan Higa, Tyler One. Those are both content creators that I've looked up to since I was really young. I used to make videos because I got inspired by Ryan Higa. So yeah, I guess that's the end of my Q&A. Thanks for watching. I love you. And if you weren't told this today, your life matters. And make sure to drink water today. Bye-bye.